Okay, so a chromosome is a structure found inside the nucleus of a cell. Okay, it's made up of proteins and DNA organized into genes, and each cell normally contains 23 pairs of chromosomes. So if it's 23 pairs, there's 46 chromosomes in general. Okay, so we're gonna focus on labeling a chromosome. Okay, so you're gonna label along with me. All right, starting out, okay, we're gonna label the whole chromosome first. Okay, so the whole thing is a chromosome. Okay, chromosome. All right. Now, this little circle in the middle, okay, is called a centromere. That's going to be super important. Okay, centromere. All right. Now these two, the X's, okay, so one here, okay, I'm sorry, let me undo that, okay, one here, okay, and one here, all right, are called my sister chromatids, okay, sister chromatids. Okay, my sister chromatids. Okay, the lovely, this fun, spirally stuff that we got going on there. That's our DNA. Okay, and the whatchamacallit? Oh my gosh, my cat is woo. Please get down. Thank you. The last part is our chromatin. Oh, she is really feeling me tonight. All right. So those are our parts of a chromosome. Okay, so make sure you have them copied down. All right, so cells go through periods of growth, formation, growth and development, and death, and that is known as the cell cycle. Okay, so we have our resting phase, we have mitosis, and we have cytokinesis. So mitosis is the process of cell division that results in the production of two identical cells from one single parent cell. Okay, most body cells reproduce this way. Now we talked about how our somatic cells, or our body cells reproduce asexually. Okay, we know that when we get offspring from one single parent, that is asexual reproduction. All right, this occurs because multicellular organisms grow and develop. Okay, and in order to grow and develop, they need new cells. Okay, old and damaged cells need to be reproduced. Okay, and single cell organisms such as bacteria and protists divide to make new independent organisms. This is called binary fission. We went over that before. Okay, now on to the phases of cell division. So our first phase is the resting phase, which is interphase. Okay, we're going to go over interphase real quick, but there are 4 phases to mitosis, aka cell division. Okay, we've got prophase, metaphase, anaphase, and telophase. Okay, we can remember that by using the acronym PMAT. Okay, which is P pro phase, okay, M metaphase, A anaphase, T telophase. Okay, PMAT, prophase, metaphase, anaphase, telophase. And then we've got cytokinesis, where the cytoplasm divides and one cell becomes 2. Okay, interphase is the cell's resting phase. We went over this already. Cell spends like 90% of its time in interphase. Okay, and the cell copies and doubles its chromosomes to prepare for cell division. Okay, aka mitosis. Okay, and we've already gone over that, so I'm not too worried about that. Okay, prophase is the first phase of mitosis. Okay, it's the second stage that we're going to be focusing on, but it's the first phase of mitosis. Okay, the nucleolus and the nuclear membrane disappear. Centrioles, these little white rectangles here, okay, this guy, that's trying to be a rectangle. It's not, but here we are. All right, centrioles or poles appear and move to opposite ends of the cell. Okay? As you can see, they're moving to opposite ends. All right, spindle fibers begin to stretch across the cell. There's a little sparks here, okay? All right, those are spindle fibers. They kind of look like spider webs. And chromosome pairs, okay? As you can see, the chromosomes have separated into their X's. Ooh, we're a headphone down. Oh, well. Have separated into their X's. Okay, they become attached to one another at the centromere. Okay. All right, so make sure in your drawing under number 2, okay, you draw, you label your centriole and your centromere. Okay, super important. All right, metaphase, we've got prophase, then metaphase. Okay, chromosome pairs line up at the equator, so they line up in the middle. Okay, and the chromosomes attach to the spindle fibers at the centromere, so that little knobby in the middle. Okay, think of it as metaphase starts with M, middle starts with M, metaphase middle. Okay, they line up in the middle. All right, so as you can see, the spindle fibers are attaching to the centromeres specifically, okay? Spindle fiber here attaches to the little thing in the middle, okay? All right, so make sure you draw this final stage on your diagram under number 3. All right, anaphase is stage number 4. Those chromosome pairs separate and move to the cell, okay? That's what's happening here. They're pulled apart, okay? The 2 sister chromatids are separated, okay? And they move to opposite ends of the cell. Make sure you draw this on your diagram under number 4. All right, and then we've got telophase, which is our last phase, okay, of mitosis. All right, 2 new nuclei form, aka nucleuses. All right, chromosomes change to chromatin, aka they change from the X's into just like wads of, stuff. DNA. All right, and then mitosis ends. All right, so this is it separating. Good. Okay, so you can see in this picture that our new nucleus has formed. Okay, the little bubble around it, that's our nucleus. Okay, so our new nucleuses have formed. All right, make sure to draw this out on your paper. Excuse the cattail. She's really feeling me tonight. I don't know. Cytokinesis is our last stage. Our cytoplasm separates and 2 new cells are formed. Okay, this is a little different in plants because the cell wall forms down the middle. Okay, and in animals, the cell membrane pitches in. Okay, so that's a little different from plants and animals. Okay. All right, we've got our 2 cells and we have 2 official new cells, okay, with the chromatin in the middle, the nucleus, and all that fun stuff, okay? Make sure to sketch this final stage in your notes. All right, the results of mitosis, you have 46 chromosomes in every cell in your body, okay, aka 23 pairs, okay, except for sex cells, where you only have 23 chromosomes total, okay? So half the number of chromosomes is body cells. Because when sperm with 23 and egg with 23 come together, they make 46. All right? Y'all crushed it. Thanks. See you later.